us. We need equal volumes. Come on, go closer. There we
So
go.
what Streetlight's playing here is called a Shoto. And the fun thing about Shotos is that he doesn't have to choose left or right. It doesn't matter. Okay? Because the Shoto, you can't cross him up. Why? Because he just turns around for him. Look at that. It's magic.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't have to worry about being positioned correctly. It's an easy to play character, right? For that very reason.
He doesn't have to worry about facing them.
Yeah. So who has the good matchup in this? The Ryu or the Shoto?
I want to say it's even because there's two issues right now, and the main thing with Swordies and Shotos is that down B, the focus.
Whoa.
And usually, so it just lets him ignore hits, right? It's like a floating shield when he's covered in like the black part.
Yeah.
It's like that right there, right? Yeah. And so because Rom doesn't have a lot of multi hits besides like up B and like maybe Nair if he connects both hits, that's going to be a big part of the matchup. So it's really just going to be how well this Rom player handles focus for the most part.
Yeah, it seems almost like a game within a game with that. Like,
yeah, because Crom's got all the range, believe it or not. So all Streetlight, all Ryu can do really is just space fireballs and stuff, because the second Crom kind of gets Ryu off stage, it's over. Especially with that counter on the recovery, there's nothing you can do about it.
yeah, it's almost like you just kind of hope they don't have it.
So yeah, Streetlight has to play slow and really pick his spots.
Streetlight's intense gaze is mildly arousing. Thank you, Triple. Is Streetlight the new fan favorite, Triple? We've been going back and forth on like who are we rooting for, who are we biased against.
Oh yeah, are we going for like poor commentary, super biased?
Look, we want good commentary where it's like, you know, we want to state things correctly.
GameCube is my childhood system. By the way, I don't understand why Smash players can't quit using GameCube controllers.
I was just talking about that. I was just complaining about that. I was like,
and I use a GameCube controller. I'm new to the game. I had to switch to it because they have those Pro Fight pads. A lot of people don't know this. You know the controllers that you can get on Target that look like a GameCube controller but have an L button.
Yeah, it's like the poser GameCube controller.
Yeah.
See, you don't even like the GameCube controller. You have to like fake it. It's like saying you find a woman attractive and forcing her to get plastic surgery. It's like you're not about it, man.
And they're all third party too, because what is it? Nintendo knows that people don't care about GameCube controllers, except for people who play Smash.
And they don't care about Smash.
Essentially. And so there's a glitch or a bug, and it only matters if
Ooh, the Ryu.
And Streetlight gets
Oh
killed.
wow.
But there's really there's not much you can do, and that's why this is such a volatile matchup, because it's really hard for the Crom to actually hit Streetlight off stage and get in. But once the Crom does, Streetlight kind of dies.
Yeah, you're gonna have like very streaky games. You're gonna have very
it's just gonna be them ledge trapping each other back and forth and zero deaths.
What is the worst matchup in Smash? Like you see these two characters, right? This is gonna suck. You can't say like a mirror match because mirror matches are obvious. Yeah, every mirror match sucks.
So technically, the worst character in the game, people say it's Little Mac. I'm actually of the opinion that Little Mac's not the worst character in the game, because Little Mac's good at something.
Yeah.
He's just really bad at everything else. So probably Ganondorf and Joker or Pikachu. Ganondorf just
Ganondorf won't ever really.
Ganondorf can't do anything.
I think Little Mac has value in the sense that when you play against him, it doesn't feel like you're playing Smash Bros. It feels like you're playing a whole different game.
He basically has the strongest ground game of any character in Smash, right? He is the strongest, flat on the ground. He controls it. He wins. But if he's anywhere else, he's the worst character in the game.
Yeah, there's a jump button in this game. It's it kind of works against him.
And if you look at really good characters, they all have safe aerials and stuff. And so Little Mac might be really strong on the ground, but ground game's just.
Hey, that thing we were just talking about, how we're gonna rattle off hits. That just happened. We just saw the Ryu take 5, 6, and take. Whoa!
He can't do anything. He's dead.
Yeah. Over you. I mean,
Little Mac would be so good in Tekken.
Yeah, it's like, man, we're just gonna put Little Mac in Guilty Gear, Tekken.
Yeah, Jared's a Tekken. It's back air, yes. It's jab back air, so we can call it Jer. There's also the coveted Jeff Smash. There it is!
Ooh.
The Jeff Smash!
Right as you called it. But no, for the GameCube is an amazing system. I just think it's weird that is Smash the only game that demands its own controller.
Yeah, and so the reason people use it, I do appreciate the button layout, right? Having the big A button and everything is pretty decent. Also, notches are goated. notches are goaded. Why?
Yes.
Because I'm not good at picking angles, and so it does it for me. And that's great too.
It's like precision. I won't have to worry about that.
Also, the triggers suck. Really uncomfortable, and what is it? The triggers, they like squeeze in really hard, so they're not instant, which is tough. Or you can mod your controller, which is really expensive because people don't make them anymore. Bad.
Do people put up a fight about that? Like someone really wants to win a tournament, top 2. Like, hey, that guy has a modded controller. That gives him a clear advantage over me. That's not okay.
It really depends because like GameCube controllers just aren't ideal for Smash. So like especially in Melee, you can't play with a normal GameCube controller for the most part. There's got to be mods involved if you want to play high level Melee.
Yeah, I gotta get like the old like Mad Catz controller. Yeah.
There's got to be mods involved just to do stuff.
Yeah, the Ryu just seems like it's such a. As someone who's new to this game, the Ryu just seems like he's at such a disadvantage. Like he has to, everything has to kind of line up for him to do what he wants to do.
Yeah, because this Chrom has the bigger sword, right? Really simple, and this Chrom just has the counter to beat the recovery because Yusuf has to use he has to use the up B, and then he's gonna get countered and get hit. So it's really not a good spot for Ryu.
Yeah. Also, he's just slower. And it feels like very often the Ryu kind of has to have things line up for him as he makes a play. He has to kind of hope, like, I hope he's jumping over here. I hope he's doing this.
Like, he essentially, like, is at a big disadvantage if he is pushing the issue, because not only is Chrom faster, but also Chrom has more range on the sword.
The Ryu is starting to put things together.
That's really good jump read right there. That might be it.
Oh,
He saw his jump. But yeah, essentially, that was a good idea. Essentially, he just can't, like, make too aggressive plays, or else the Chrom will destroy him for it.
yeah. The Ryu. It feels like the Ryu has to play this like slow, grindy control game. But like,
you have to take a lead too. You have to be in the lead to force the Chrom to approach. Because once the Chrom doesn't have to approach, you're at a really bad spot. Because the fireballs are only really good if the Chrom wants to run at you.
so here's a question. So like, we're at a, let's say we're at a very like sweaty Smash tournament. Like we only care about winning. We hate each other.
Yeah.
So let's say the Chrom is up on Ryu 3 stock to 2. Could the Chrom just be like, I'm just going to hang out on this ledge and make you approach me because I will literally spend the next 7 minutes and I will go to time if you just will not approach
Oh
me.
yeah, that happens all the time. Yeah. I don't like people who do it because it's really boring and it works against me.
I would know how to commentate on that. I'd be like, oh, and he's standing there.
But like, yeah, it's like good. There's a lot of times where you shouldn't approach because approaching would literally just put you at a disadvantage. And that's why some matchups it really just matters who has the lead. So like early games really important.
Oh, that was weird.
And so that's what I was talking about with the down B, right? Streetlight can essentially ignore one thing about
there we go.
one sword swing because multi-hits will break them out. So that focus is going to be huge if Yusuf wants to do anything like to this Chrom. That's really good combo. You never know
Oh, wow.
the mash.
The mash. I heard the mash.
This seems like a good example of unbechaned characters.
Oh, no. So I was mentioning this earlier, and I haven't seen it. It's my second time being here, and I've been watching all these matches. I've only once seen a character change between matches. Is that just because most people have one character that's the best, that simple as that?
Yeah, and a lot of times if you're losing, it's really not the matchup. Like a lot of people put way too much pressure on matchups, right? But at the end of the day, most of the time, the better player just wins. Yeah, there's not anything that's like so losable that like you just can't play it. It's usually just better player wins. However, when you guys are essentially like even in skill, a matchup is almost everything.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. There we go. I can't quite get him up. We've seen a good bit of that where you get excited about the Ryu. He's off, but oh, never mind. Oh, he's still though.
Playing that slow stage control game that he needs.
Oh, well
Great
timed.
timing.
Well timed.
Sick car cancel. Yeah. He'll try and steal games with that car cancel if he can. It's just a little like try to scare you thing. Okay, great DI. Fun thing about Chrom, well, it's less about Chrom and more Roy, because Roy has sour and sweet spots, but jab is actually not that great if you can preemptively DI it away. However, it's unreactable, so like you have to be ready to DI away and be doing it as he hits you. And then like there's no combos out of it, so
You've committed. Once you've committed, you're in it. Whoa.
he's
Yeah, Ryu. That was definitely the best Ryu game. That was game 3. I didn't update the score.